What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the BFG. I am so pumped that you are here. My name's James, and we just left off in Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. And I just showed you the intro mission. I just showed you kind of this dude and his super cool stuff. I want your outfit, bro. And I talked to you a little bit last time about what is this channel. What is this channel all about? It's about business, it's about family, it's about gaming. And I told you a little bit about myself as well. And so we're going to continue in that story about who is James Merkley. If you want to know, then now's the time to know. And if you want to know a little bit more about me in this video, then this is the video to watch. And also, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to start your first business. Because there's a lot of information online, but sometimes it's overwhelming, and sometimes it's nice to just hear or a story about how somebody else started their business, so that you can kind of feel the camaraderie and the, the heightened sense of expectation can be minimized, so that you don't have to worry as much when you're starting a business. So anyways, we're going to go through a couple missions today, and I said this in the last video, but I know nothing about this universe. So what in the ever-loving heck is that thing? It's like a freaking baby with wings and a skull head. I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to make it mine. Can I call him Squishy? I want to make you my Squishy. They're flying everywhere. Maybe I get one as a pet later. I don't know. We'll find out. This universe is fascinating to me because it's like this combination of like sci-fi and fantasy, and it's just like this dude's like freaking just wearing robes, whereas like there's literal like dudes in mech like suits like walking around, and like there's candle, like I'll show you this. There's like candles on the ground. It's like, why do we need candles when we're an advanced race? I don't know, but they have candles and they write with books and stuff. It's like feels very medieval mixed with just the level of like sci-fi. I've been through this section before. We've gotten to the point, I'm actually past the point that I am here. This dude has a chainsaw in his hand. That's freaking sweet. And a skull. I'm very curious. This game makes me want to do a lot more research into the lore of the Warhammer universe, like the 40k universe. Because I just don't know anything about it. But it's very cool. My friend was telling me that these guys are like a race of engineers and craftsmen, basically, and they designed, correct me if I'm wrong, but they designed like the suits, they designed like the spaceships, and everything else like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure that like true fans of the series would play this game and just be like blown away. So anyways, let's get into a mission. And the first mission is pretty easy. It gets a little bit more challenging from there, but here's a cutscene. I'm going to let this one, I guess it's not. I'll keep talking then. So those of you who are joining us on this video but haven't watched the first video, I just mentioned that I'm going to, what is this thing? That thing's cool. I am going to kind of stop talking during cutscenes, so you can just listen to those in case you haven't played this game. So stop talking right now.
My lord, Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Love that Scottish guy's voice.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development.
As am I.
Sergeant Gadriel, the Absolver is ready to depart.
Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
These guys are cool, the shield
We leave
guys.
immediately.
Super sweet. So I was saying last time in the last video that I've gotten maybe 3 missions into this game on my own, and so I just decided that I would start this over with you all so that we can do this together. But you can change your like game mode to like a bunch of different other options. Like they have multiplayer, they have operations which I have not tried yet. I'll probably save that for maybe some time with some friends so that you can kind of hear some dialogue with some of the guys I game with. But the main missions is kind of what I'll be going through in this walkthrough. So I've been to
Brothers Lirio, Alterius, and Elliot make up the rest of our squad.
Have any of you faced tyranny?
kind of let that play through.
Then there is much to learn.
So I was doing a little bit of research into all the different races, like the Tyranids, these guys. There's quite a bit. So anyways, this is how you change your game mode. You can change like the planets that you're going to. But yeah, there's just a lot. Oh, I should show you the other stuff too. There's so the operations is a PvE game mode. I have a couple of these unlocked, I think. Or no, I have to re-unlock them because I restarted the game. But yeah, and then there's Eternal War, which is like PvP. I'm not gonna lie, I played a few matches, not my thing. I don't know if I'll do any multiplayer in this game. We'll see. But I'm having a ton of fun in the campaign, so we'll probably just stick with that. So we'll get through this kind of next cutscene here.
Sergeant, brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
Welcome, brother. We are yours to command. We leave immediately.
So yeah, a little bit more about me. In last video, I talked a little bit about me and how I've been doing video work for close to a decade. I would say maybe over a decade. I own a professional marketing company, creative content company, if you will, called StoryPath Creative. If you want to check that out, you can see that in the link in the description. And StoryPath has been around for, gosh, 3 years now. It's crazy how fast time flies. But the cool thing about running a business is that I can kind of see where I'm at now and look back and see where it all started. And that's kind of what I want to talk through, is like this journey of starting a business. I want to talk through that as we play the game today, because I think there's a lot of people that are out there that would love to start their own businesses. They would love to work for themselves. They would love to do the things that they dream about, but they don't know where to start. And so I definitely want to help those people find that place or find how to discover that thing that they should work on and start a business around. And so we're going to talk through that today.
Sir, you served in the Death Watch.
Yes.
That must have been a great honor.
a privilege to serve with you.
Approaching drop zone.
Let's go. You see those service studs? Our lieutenant is over 200 years old. He couldn't have been born a Primaris. You're right. And now he has your command.
So, I didn't understand a word of that. And tell me in the comments section what all that meant. Death Watch, the studs or whatever. Really curious. I'll probably do some research on my own just to find out what all this is. It's really cool though. Like, honestly, very, very cool universe. I could see how a lot of people get into it.
Major Sarkana, 8th Cadian Regiment.
Major, give me an update.
The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns. They pushed us back to this encampment and are staging a heavy assault.
Illyrio, take Altarius and Elion and remain here to secure the encampment.
Yes, brother.
Major, we must reach the defense guns.
Yes, my lord. Follow me.
All right, and here we go into the mission. So I mentioned this on the last video as well. I'm obviously new to this streaming or playing, I should say, and talking, and so it's going to be some getting used to. Let's just put it that way. I will most likely get better at this over time, but there might be times where I stop talking just to like focus on the game, and hopefully I can get better at that as we go. But yeah, I'll try and do my best to like focus on the game very minimally and just keep communications going as much as I can. So yeah, there's this horde system in the game that's like pretty fun. All right, here we go. So yeah, a little bit more about me before I get into like how to start a business and how to do something that like, come on, there we go. Sheesh, sorry, I'm like, got to get into the flow of it again. But anyways, so yeah, I started doing video when I was a kid. I told the story about how I was a kid and my parents had a tape camcorder camera, and they let my brother and I use it, and we would go and like go out, and on the summer days we'd go film like a bunch of like dumb quirky videos that like my parents probably laughed at, but also were like, what the heck is wrong with our kids, you know? And we would do that every summer, and we plug it into the TV and then watch it back and just rinse and repeat. And then like kind of like close to junior high, I want to say, I saved up a bunch of money. I was working as an umpire for baseball. So if you know anything about baseball, you can start umpiring at a younger age than maybe you realized. So I started working, I want to say when I was 12 or 13, I want to say. Whatever was the legal age, basically, I started working as an umpire. We can get into more of that, but saved up a bunch of my money. Oh, shoot, I missed that, Perry. But saved up a bunch of money, and my brother and I saved up our birthday money, and we just saved up. We eventually bought a digital camcorder. So it's like a game changer for video production, because now we went from having... I keep missing these parries. I am sorry, guys. It's gonna be a little bit of like trial and error. So it was game changer, because no longer do we have to like just plug the camera into the TV. I could plug this camera into the computer, and I could edit on the computer now. And that was just freaking awesome, because I could do some editing. I remember it was like Windows Movie Maker, and like it was just a ton of fun. Like I like learned how to like, I don't know, I just learned all these different skills and different skill sets that like were a ton of fun. And I just fell in love with like the video production process. And my brother and I and our friends, just every summer, rinse and repeat. We would just go out, and we also, I'm massive. Like I'm way bigger than these dudes. Look at how much taller I am. I have ADHD, in case you haven't noticed already. And so like sometimes something catches my mind and I just gotta say it. And then, oh, this is sick. Watch this. Literally just like that. My brain loses its train of thought, and I just have to focus on the thing that's right in front of me for a quick second. And then I come right back to what I was saying. So I apologize in advance for that. Let's let this cutscene pass.
Everyone at this base owes you their life, my lords.
The Emperor protects.
We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns. We're on Illyrio. Assist the Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back.
Yes, Lieutenant. You will not take long.
All right. So yeah, apologize in advance if that drives you nuts a little bit, but I I promise you I will do my best to like not let my ADHD brain get the best of me. Let's see, I have a bolt pistol already, so I don't need that. So these like little these heavy bolt pistols, that's what I want. These little drop pods pop up where you can get different guns and weapons and stuff. I've only seen a few of them so far, but I'm sure there's probably going to be more weapons that pop up. But anyways, let's keep moving. So yeah, my brother and I, we would do this every summer, and I just fell in love with the process. Also, I thought this was a chest, but I can't like break it up, so I guess there's nothing fun to find there. We would do this every summer, and we would, these things are tough. Like kind of wants to pop up somewhere in here. And I just fell in love with video production. I fell in love with like the process of like producing videos, and like, yeah, I just fell in love with it. And when I was in college, oops, I missed that. When I was in college, I got an opportunity to go out on different video production. I met some guys that were like very much into like video production, and they invited me to be on different sets with them. And I just offered to them, I was like, hey, if I just stand there and hold a camera or run coffees for you guys, like, can I just be on set with you? And they were like, oh yeah, totally. So they brought me on set. I did a lot of work for free, you know, kind of like how you have to get started and stuff. And I just fell in love with it, man. Like I just fell in love with video production and just this process of creating videos. And yeah, and so I chose a totally different career path. I was actually a professional musician for different opportunities, and did that for actually like 10 years. Went to school for that and just did that for a long time. And all the while, I was constantly doing video production behind the scenes. I started, you know, obviously doing it for free. And then a lot of those same friends that kind of went on to bigger, better video opportunities, I will say this game is a lot easier playing solo, because I played this mission last night with a friend, and it was much harder. Anyway, so I was constantly kind of developing my video skills, and then I started getting paid to do it. And I very quickly transitioned. They transitioned me out of just like doing the video for the for like on-set work, and they just transitioned me. I can't say that word. I can talk, I promise. They transitioned me to, these things suck. These are, I think, spores is what they're called. Yeah, those things suck, especially when you get swarmed by other stuff. But But yeah, they transitioned me from the production seat, like aka just filling like different roles on a production site, to like doing stuff in the editor chair. So this was a ton of fun because I got a tremendous opportunity to I had a huge opportunity to like learn like how to edit high grade productions from the lens of like a TV or film filmmaker or production studio. And so I really quickly grew in my editing skills. That's kind of like what I would call myself the best at. I can be behind a camera, I can be a DP, and if you don't know what a DP is, it's just it's just the guy that basically like it's director of photography. So basically it's a person that is behind the camera, planning out shots, like the angles, planning out how they're going to light it. It's just, there's so many different things. So I can do that. I'm really good at that. But my primary skill set, I can't not destroy that box. My primary skill set is more inclined towards editing. Like I would say I'm a senior editor at this point now. I get paid a decent hourly wage to edit. That's a lot of those spores. Keep flying in that direction while I just shoot. That was easy. But anyways, yeah, so I quickly moved into the editor chair, and I just did this work like kind of like freelance as oh my god. That almost killed me. Holy crap. Like I said, these spore things, they suck. They really suck. Oh god, yeah, this thing can kill you too. It's gonna kill me. Holy crap. Okay, I need to just... Oh, jeez. See, you can get overwhelmed really quickly. I didn't even see that thing coming. So I guess if you get downed twice, you have to restart that checkpoint. Yeah, these things suck. I love it when I get to kill them because they are the worst. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I just did this work on the side, freelance, solo, stuff like that. And it wasn't until 2020, weirdly enough. It wasn't until 2020 that I had a buddy who knew I was like into music and he knew I was a creative guy. And he reached out to me and he said, "Hey, James, like I'm looking to do this project." He's a mortgage lender. He's like, "James, I'm looking to do this project. I need some video help. Do you know of anybody who does that?" And so I kind of sheepishly like raised my hand. I'm like, "Oh, well, I do that, like I could do that for you." I just bought some gear of my own, and I need more ammo. And so he was like, "What do you charge?" And I'm like, "The heck if I know," And I was like, I'll do it for you for the homie hookup, which is, free for those of you who know the life. And there we go. Finally got some ammo. And so, yeah, we did this project, and it was like this like local business interview project. These things are crazy. Where this guy, my friend, interviewed all of these local businesses, and we did like special spotlights because obviously 2020, this was post-COVID. This is kind of like post-COVID when it started to open up, because you know how kind of like the process works. So 2020 was a little nuts. He reached out to me in 2020, and he needed to get his business kickstarted and refueled. And then there were obviously a lot of businesses that needed the same thing for them. And so that's why he reached out. And so we highlighted all these businesses, gave them free marketing exposure, which was huge for these businesses at the time. And they really needed it. And we helped them freaking do it. And so, yeah, so it was a really cool. I should have not have blown that up until now, but it's okay. We're gonna jump down. But anyways, so like, for some reason my parries are just not connecting. I don't know why. It's kind of strange. But anyways, so we did this project for him, and it really took his business to the next level. Like, he scaled his business like crazy. He was able to buy his family's, at the time, dream home. It was really cool what happened to my friend and his business because of the videos we created for him. And that's when I realized, I was like, you know what, if I could do stuff like that, where I'm creating content for businesses and business owners that is like successfully scaling their business, I'm like, that's the business I want to build. And so I did. I started building it. I started just as a freelancer. I don't know if there's anything in here. There is. Look at that. That's what I love about video games, is you kind of like explore a little bit and then you like find some cool stuff. Like, this is actually a really good gun. What's this one? Bolt rifle? No, we're good. So yeah, so I started just as a freelancer under my own name. So James Peter Media is what I called it. And yeah, and so we did that. I did that for about 2 years. I was doing it kind of part-time with my full-time job that I was working at the time. And I was realizing very quickly, I'm gonna have to figure out how to balance all these things. This thing is also sweet. It's like a, oh no wait, that's not it. Which one is it? It's one of these, heavy bolter. There we go. So yeah, anyways, this is another one of those horde moments. So if you haven't seen this already, get ready. It's a ton of fun. Yeah, that's what the horde means. So super fun. Okay, so now we just kind of lay hate into these things. I'm gonna tuck some grenades. Need more. But anyways, yeah, so like the company was growing, or my business was growing, I should say. Wouldn't call it a company at that point. This was just me. And that's a pretty clear distinction, and I'll get into that later, that you're going to want to make for yourself, whether or not you want to be a company or business. They're a little different, and there's different intentionality behind them. Hate those things. Let me just destroy these. And then I'm going to grab this. Again, I've played this mission before, so I kind of know what to expect. So if you're like, how does he know where this is all at? This is why. I just freaking love mowing these things down. This is so sick. So yeah. So about 2 years in, and this is why I say like distinction between company and business, I realized I liked doing work by myself, but I wanted to build a team. I was like kind of in this place where I was like, I wanted to build a team of people that were just as passionate as I was, just in different ways. Let me just do this real quick, sorry. I am like I will get better at this, I promise. It's just like challenging to it's just challenging to have this much complexity on screen and try and actually talk at the same time. So I will get better. It's just going to take some time. But yeah, so I realized I like working by myself, but I want to work with people more. I want to collaborate. I want to be a creator that works with other creators. And so I switched my company. I thought long and hard. What do I want to be? How do I want to be perceived? You know, what do I bring to the market in terms of value? And how do I provide a unique experience for my clients that isn't being currently done in this market? And so that's when I realized I need to start a creative agency. And so I thought long and hard. My brother is a graphic designer. You'll probably meet him in some of these videos here in the future. Trying to convince him to be on these with me. Some people don't like being on camera or in videos and stuff like that, which is totally understandable. But anyways, I was able to come up with the idea of calling my creative agency Storypath Creative. Ooh, yikes, that hurt. Yikes. Sorry, I was like, I just gotta stay alive for a second. This game gets really overwhelming really quickly. But we made it. Look at that. So anyways, we changed the name of my company to Storypath, and we did a complete rebrand. And yeah, and we've been running Storypath now for, and I say we, and I usually mean my wife and I, because like, my wife and I are partners in business. We own multiple businesses together. Her name is Erin. I'll try and get her on some gaming, maybe here in the future. But we run these businesses together. So when I say we, it's like I'm not talking about like some weird inner, group of people in my mind. It's like, no, it's actually my wife and I. But yeah, I changed to Storypath, built a team. We have a team of about 3 now. Internal team members, and it's just kind of cruising along. So that's just a little bit about me. And all the while, I've been watching these other creators create their YouTube channels over 10 years. And I've been seeing them be successful and have these amazing lives. And I've been wanting to do that ever since I was a kid. When I bought that digital camcorder, I wanted to be on YouTube. Like, I remember it distinctively. And I just realized, I was like, oh yeah, this part is crazy. Just like, look at it. Like, these Marines did some freaking work. Look at all the work they did, man. Out of way. Let's see here. What do I want? I'm not sure if I like the combat knife or the chain sword better. I'm gonna stick with chain sword. Why not? So yeah. So that's. I was like, I really want to be on YouTube. I really want to be a YouTuber. Like, it's just been something that's been a dream of mine for a long freaking time. Over 10 years. And I haven't done it. And that kind of leads me into my first principle about starting a business that I'm going to get into and start talking about for the rest of this mission. One of my biggest regrets in life, currently. I don't have many regrets, but I have some. And one of my biggest regrets currently is that I have not done what I hoped to do. Data slate, what's that? I did not find this last time.
Xenos monstrosities flanked us. That's when the deserters took off. May the Emperor deliver swift retribution to those that abandon their kin. We formed up and resisted as best we could. Pulled back
cool.
by inches, retrieving weapons from the fallen. We will fight to the end. For Cadia. For the Emperor.
Nice. So those are little collectibles, it looks like. So anyway, yeah, I don't have many regrets in my life, but one of my that's weird. But one of my biggest regrets is just that I didn't start that YouTube channel when I saw everybody else doing it. And it's like not a regret that like I didn't start it. It's more of a regret that I didn't start it sooner. Like obviously I'm starting it now. Like, oh yeah, these bolt rifle with grenade launchers are sweet. I'm gonna stick with this scoped one. It's kind of cool. But it's just like, why did I not start that until now? That's what I have regrets on. Because I could have like started younger. You know, I had a phone. I could have recorded with my phone. I could have done stuff with my phone or whatever. But I didn't. And I might need to change from this gun. It's cool. It's like really powerful, but it does not have a lot of ammo. I need to find some ammo here. Actually, let's just change guns. There we go. So yeah, it was like one of those things that like, what is this? That is cool mech. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I just have regrets, man. I just have regrets that I did not start this journey sooner in my life. But there's an old saying that says the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is right now. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm starting this YouTube channel. We're going to see where it goes. If it doesn't go anywhere and I try this for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, whatever, then I know. I at least know. You know, it's like I know that this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. What do I have? Let's change this out. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to focus on something else. But what if it does? What if something does come of it? Will I get to live my dream life? You know what I mean? And this is my encouragement for people who are watching or listening to this, like, and are maybe wondering about a business that they've had in mind, or they don't even have an idea of like that business and what it might be. And they're like, I want to start something. I want to work for myself, but I don't even know where to start. At the end of the day, just start. Like seriously, like that's it, and when starting your business, you might think that's the dumbest advice, like it doesn't make sense kind of advice, but seriously, the best advice I can give to you is just start. When I started my business, I didn't have an LLC formed. I didn't have any of the banking set up. I didn't have any of my systems dialed in. I didn't have anything that was ready by all standard definition. I didn't have anything that should have instigated me starting my business, but I started, and that's how I think everybody should do it. Like seriously, I think everybody should start by just starting. Now there's a lot of principles and there's a lot of tactics and things that can help you be a little bit more successful maybe than some in your business journey. Oh, that was sick. I didn't know you could do that with. So you can, apparently you can charge your heavy attack. I just found that out. But just starting is so cool, crucial, I should say. And it's so important to do because when you just start something and you kind of figure it out as you go, you're going to be far more successful long term. Because here's the thing. You could go get a master's in business from a college somewhere. You could, spend your time, your hard-earned dollars on, getting that master's and all of your energy. But at the end of the day, those people are going to teach you, and I'm not minimizing collegiate education by any means. But at the end of the day, those people who are giving you that education are teaching things that, one, they've experienced, and two, they know that you will experience in business. Most people online, like myself right now, are teaching you things based off of experience. So what am I trying to tell you? At the end of the day, no matter what business you want to start, no matter how much, success you think you'll have, or just your fears about it, or just any of those sort of things, at the end of the day, just start. Just get started. it will provide so much benefit for your life if you can just start. Yeah, just start. Now, a couple things in the process of starting a business that you need to know, and I think this is really important. Firstly, just know that the first 5 years of business of any kind are probably going to be tough. You're learning a lot. You're going to grow a lot. You're going to experience a lot of change and transformation to your life. Like you may go from working multiple jobs, like this business and another job, to being full time in your business. I hope it happens for you sooner rather than later, because when you can be full time in your business and you're self sustained like that, and you're not relying on somebody else to provide your income, it's powerful, super powerful. And so I hope you get there faster than you even think you can. But it's just a lot of change. When you start a business, you are, in my opinion, taking one of the biggest risks that you can take with your career. So just starting is the first step, but like the second thing is, if you want some practical skills, tips, and tricks, like I give a lot of those on our school platform over on the school community, which you can find a link to that in the description. And I give like some really hands-on tips, tricks, and tactics on how to actually start your business. One of the things that I think you should start with is securing like a good name. And I always tell people, secure a name that, one, is memorable. Like that's huge. Like you want to test this with your friends. Like just go to some of your friends, your family, and be like, hey, I'm thinking about starting a business, and here are 6 names that I'm kind of leaning towards, and I would love to get your thoughts. Just start there and see what they say, because you just never know. You never know what they're going to say. They may hate it, and then that's a good indication that like that's probably not what you should be doing, because you want a business that attracts people that you know, like, and trust, right? You don't want to attract people that you don't like. So if your friends and your family, the people you like, if they're not saying that they enjoy the name of the business, then I would probably ditch that name. Sorry, I got distracted there a little bit. Whoa, tank is like bulldozing me over a bit, I guess. Dude, check out these tentacle nail fang things. That's crazy. Wonder if I get to fight that later. That'll be cool. But yeah, run some names by people. And like one of the best ways to find like a name of a business is to, like, I'll be totally honest with you, use ChatGPT. Start with what you're trying to sell. And if you don't know what you want to sell, or you're not sure what service you're providing, that's the first step. That actually, I take it all back. That is your first step. Let's see, how do I open the gates? I thought they shoot it. I guess we go up. Yeah, that's right, we go up. Sorry, I've played this mission before and I totally forgot what to do. Look at all these bugs. The Marines are doing some work, man. But you got to first start with what you're trying to sell. If you don't have any idea of what you want to sell or what you want to do, like, seriously, like, go to ChatGPT and type in, give me a list of 100 profitable business ideas that would take less than a month to set up and get operational. Seriously, just go type that in. Oh God, I'm getting stuck here. There we go. Okay, yeah, you just get so overwhelmed so quickly. But go to ChatGPT and have it give you some ideas, because like sometimes it's easier than trying to find these things on your own. Melta rifle. Now that sounds freaking awesome. I think I will. So yeah, like definitely start by getting your ideas of what you want to sell, And then go to ChatGPT and type in, here's what I'm selling. So you say, hey, ChatGPT, this is what I'm selling. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. These are the types of customers I would like to work with. Write me or type up some good business names for my business that I can use. Oh, that's what that is. Interesting. It's like a shotgun almost. Kaboom. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, Melta rifle is correct. That is awesome. I'm going to save that so I can use that for the big swarms. The big puppies. But yeah, start there. Start there and make sure that you are generating names that that look, feel, and sound good. You know, it has to look good. Some people don't realize that. Like names that just sound good, but they wouldn't look good in a logo. Not a great name, right? So like, make sure like you find names that dude, check this freaking gun out. This thing is so sick. I like it. It's like burning everybody. Oh, heck yeah. Dude, I like it. Anyways, yeah, there's some just cool stuff in this game, man. Super fun. What was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, names that look good. Because like, here's the thing. You want to make sure that a logo with your brand and your name and all that stuff, your business name, I should say, you want to make sure that looks good, looks and feels good as well. Like, you want to make sure that you have stuff that like will look good with or without the logo. Let's see. I don't know what that marker was on that enemy. That was interesting. Oh yeah, these things, I don't know what they are, but they suck. So yeah, make sure that your name feels and looks and sounds good. Oh, I'm out of ammo with everything, man. Alright, I need to get ammo. This is bad. Alright, ammo. That's the good news about this, or a good thing about this game, is like, if you run out of ammo, you still have your sword. So yeah, find a name that looks, feels, and sounds good. Feels, like, I tell people all the time, this is really hard, and this is why you have to ask a lot of your friends, family, and just people that you trust about how something feels. Like, get the opinions of others. I'm gonna pause for a second here, I should say.
Clear!
Get these guns online! Move! We'll punch a hole in those hive ships so big you can fly a frigate through it!
It won't let that happen without a fight.
It's...
The hive mind. The Tyranid's powerful collective intelligence. Not to be underestimated.
Major, the guns are in a zero state of charge. It will take time to wake the machine spirit.
Hurry!
The Tyranids will throw everything they have at this facility.
This is Major Sarkano. Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately.
Copy that, sir.
Let's show these bastards what the 8th are made of!
All right. This part was hard. Last time I played this was pretty tough. Maybe a little easier. I guess not technically this part, but when I get up to the actual like gun itself. But yeah, so that's why you need to ask people for their opinions. Let's see what do I want here. Yeah, let's do that. You really need to just make sure that you have the feedback of people based off how they feel when they see your logo, when they see your branding. How does it make them feel? Because that's huge. Let's see, we'll let these guys kind of congregate here. So how does it make them feel? Because that's going to be huge. And once you kind of determine how something makes people feel, then the next step, honestly, go to Chat GPT again, and oh crap. Oh, sorry, getting a little overwhelmed by the game a little bit here. I'm sorry, don't go to ChatGPT. Go to like a web hosting platform like GoDaddy or Namecheap.com. And then what you want to do is you want to type in that name and .com. Now this is the hard part because there's just so many people who buy domains and just hold on to them and then try and sell them off. Like literally this is their business model. They just buy domains and try and sell them off to the highest bidder. And they make a frick ton of money. And they drive me nuts because like there's a lot of businesses that I'm like, I would love to start a business under this name, this title, but like, you know, at the end of the day, you can't because like the domain's taken. And the reason why you want to do this, the reason why you want to make sure that the domain is purchasable is because I did not realize they were just chilling there waiting for me. They're like, dude, what the heck? But the reason why you want to do this is because let's just say you get like 10, 15 years down the road with your business and you're like, you know what? It's been a fun ride, but I think I want to try and sell this business. Maybe even faster than that. Maybe your business grows faster than that. You never know. What you want to make sure is that you can give that you have ownership over all of the different assets for your business. So for example, I originally just wanted to call my company StoryPath, but the domain storypath.com was taken, and that's not good, right? And so if I ever wanted to sell StoryPath, one of the main crucial features, what is that? Oh, sticky grenades, that's cool. I think I want just frag grenades. But one of the main things that you'll need to remember is that you won't be able to sell a website with that. If you can't sell a website with that domain, you're kind of missing. Oh, I got a trophy. Heck yeah! You're kind of missing a really prime market, and that just revealed I'm playing on PS5, by the way. I would love to play on PC more. I just don't have a good PC to play on, so I can't play a lot of these big games. But yeah, so you want to make sure that you can buy the domain. Once you found that domain, I go this way, right? Yeah. Once you found that domain, and if it's purchasable, purchase all different iterations of it. Like, I know it may seem expensive when you're getting started, but I promise you, it's worth it. You will thank me later. And here's the reason why. Your business will change and grow and adapt over time. Like, you're not going to stay the same all the time. I wish it was that way. Plasma pistol. That's cool. Let's take that. What does this thing do? Oh, cool. Looks like my recording limit is almost up, so I'm going to restart that recording real fast, and I'll see you in a second. All right, we are recording again. So let's keep moving here. But as I was saying, your business is going to change. It's going to transform. It's going to grow. Like business is almost like a child. A kid doesn't stay as a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old forever. They grow, they change, they adapt, they mold themselves. They get molded by you and your spouse, and your family. Oh, that's cool, freaking sweet. But yeah, your business is going to change and grow and adapt all the time. Hopefully they're going to keep those guys off me. They are. Look at that. We'll see if this is a little easier in single player versus like multiplayer. Dude, this plasma pistol is freaking sweet. It just like eviscerates these things. But yeah, you want to make sure that your business, you're giving it room to grow. And so having multiple iterations of the domain, you know, I bought StoryPath Creative, I bought StoryPath Video, I bought StoryPath, just all sorts of things. And the reason why is because, you know, I needed to make sure that I had options. So buy as many domains as you possibly can. All that to say. The next piece of the puzzle, once you've bought these domains, once you've found the name, literally, you can do this anywhere, but you want to get your branding in. You want to get your branding done, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Here's the thing: like, branding nowadays has changed so much. Trust me, I do marketing for a living. Like, so many companies have terrible brands that I work with, like god awful brands. Like, I would look at those brands and be like, really? Brands are just kind of like a dime a dozen nowadays as well. Like, they're not like, I didn't even see the marker to like parry that guy. They're just, it's really hard to have a brand that stands out. At the end of the day, again, I don't know why I use that, but whatever, we're dropping it. But anyways, you just want a brand that feels good at least, and you can be proud of it. The beautiful thing about brand creation is, like, there's a lot of different ways, and depending on your budget, there's a lot of different ways to accomplish brand creation nowadays. You don't have to have a, you know, senior designer develop your brand for you right out of the gate for your business. Now, I think it's worthwhile doing that later, like as you maybe, I guess there's one more of these. As you grow as a company and as you develop as a company, it's probably a good idea to consider getting a senior designer. Like, I had my brother who is a senior designer. He did my StoryPath brand because I wanted to make sure it was like really polished, really well done. So at the end of the day, you know, you will need to kind of do things slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure, like, you just take things in stride. All right, I got to get this going. Here we go. This was the hard part. We'll see how hard it is. I may not talk much during this section because this was tough. First time I played it. And this is as far as I've been in the game. So after this mission, we are officially together in this, which is cool. So yeah, you don't need a crazy well-polished logo nowadays, and you can honestly get away with a lot. At the end of the day, like I said, just get started. Just start something. Don't waste your time with a ton of like questions about, you know, is my branding good here? Is my branding gonna be fine? Blah blah blah. Just start. Because at the end of the day, there are people who are just starting, right? And, you know, business is not necessarily all competition, but there is a facet of business that is competition. And if you're not starting, if you're not getting ahead of the competition, so to speak, you may fall behind. And you got to be careful of that because, like, at the end of the day, I didn't know that could overheat. All right, so this is where. So, like, kind of keeping tabs on these antennas is where it just gets intense. Because there's just a ton of these things that come out of the woodwork. And then, like, these stupid... Yeah, these things start swarming. I hate these things. Run. Oh, gosh. Okay. This is tough. I need ammo. Yeah, this is where it gets hard. So you can see how, like, the game kind of has a difficulty spike. Kind of out of nowhere to a degree. Let's see, did I get it? Alright, I think we got it. Now we gotta go to this one. Okay, sorry, I'm just focusing a little bit here, trying. Yep, this is... Yep, and now I'm out of ammo. This is where it gets tough. Hopefully I don't run out of ammo. I need to find ammo, I need to find ammo. Here we go. Give me that. This will be helpful. Holy crap. Did I get them all? Guess not. Oh crap. This is bad. Oh jeez. This is really bad. I gotta get over there. Alright. Sorry. This is like tough. I just gotta get over there and get these things cleared off. Alright. Ouch. Get this. I gotta stem up. Dang it. Oh man, this freaking mission end is tough. Alright, I just gotta start getting these things off of this thing. Otherwise I'm gonna get screwed. Come on, come on, come on. Reload, reload, reload. Dude, there's so many on these things too. And then there's those things. I'm like, this mission's so flippin' hard. I had to redo this a few times. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, jeepers. There's just so much happening. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could be revived more than twice. I guess that's just multiplayer. Man. I promise you I will get back to my thoughts here in a second. Jeepers. Man, I can't do anything, dude. Like, yeah. There's definitely some, like, things that, like, just don't quite make sense in this game. Like this. Like, why... I can't even kill these things. Yeah. See, it's like... That's really tough. So the difficulty spike is, like, absurd. I thought it might have been easier on single player. I was wrong. I don't have any ammo. Let me see here. Alright, so let's try this again. I'm going to have to probably focus a little bit here. We'll get back to business discussion here in a second. This is... Yeah, I don't know why they made this so tough, but they did. So I'm going to just run to the next one, let my buddies here. And there's probably like, you know, I think we all like watch like gaming people play games, and we like are screaming at the TV or the phone like, "What are you doing? Do this, do this." This is hard. Now being on the other side of this, like trying to talk and play a game, this is tough. A lot tougher than I thought it would be. So, okay. I think they come right. It's this one, right? Yeah. I think if I can just get these off fast and then just focus on like crowd control for the rest of... You would think the AI companions that you have would help more, I guess. Okay, so that's that one. So now I need to go... Yep. Now I need to find ammo. Perfect, look at that. I'm gonna try and kill some of these guys. Oh god. I think I got them all. You know what? I think that grenade just like freaking did some work. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some of these guys cleared out just while we have some time, because the other antenna is not going anywhere anytime soon. Because now this is where it starts to get tough. And I'm gonna need to get ammo before I do that one anyways. Jeez, like this guy's just not dying. Dude, I freaking stepped on its tail. It's so sick. Alright, let's replenish our ammo here. Let's see. Oh dude, I should have just been using this. That's amazing. It doesn't do damage to the antenna. That's awesome. Okay, now I need to just focus on these guys. Dude, these things suck. Dude, this is where it just gets nutty. Because you have to kill those things up in the air before you can like really do anything to the... Golly. Ugh, man. Seriously. I can't believe I'm gonna die again. Like, seriously, what in the junk, dude? Okay. Why can I not kill these stupid things? Dude, there's finally one down. Holy crap and holy. I think I can kill them both. My god. Yeah, get wrecked, son. These things suck. Alright. I could have used that. Oh well. Alright. Get out of here. Okay. Here we go. We can finally finish this mission. But yeah, so back to... Let's watch this cutscene and then I'll finish my thought. Then we'll probably cut this video. This part's pretty sick. Boom. I like it. So that's the whatever that is, second mission, third mission, I don't even know. But yeah, so anyway, kind of going back to some starting a business things, just to kind of recap. First off, know what you're selling, know what your product is, know what you're trying to do. If you've had something that you've wanted to do for some time, just research. Like, is there anybody in your local ecosystem that is doing the same thing? Are you doing anything as digitally? Like, if there's anybody doing it digitally, just do some research. Like, figure out where you can position yourself. It's just market research, right? And I'll pause here. I think this is cutscene. We'll see. But the second thing is just get started doing it. If you want to go form an LLC, you can. There's some like resources online that do it for the cheap.
Lieutenant, Captain Akaran has new orders for you.
Very well.
Where is Elian?
The enemy tried to smother us. We got separated. By the time we had slain the attackers, Elian was dead. Something put a hole clean through his helmet.
I should have been with you.
I only wish he had lived to see that hive ship burn.
I fought beside Elian for 2 decades. He could not have been defeated by Hormigans.
There are creatures more deadly than Hormigons down there.
You should not have let our squad be divided.
He is gone, Sergeant. Duty is all.
I do not forget my brothers so quickly.
Interesting. So anyway, also, what is that? That thing's sick. Can I please drive one of these? That thing's awesome. So yeah. Anyway, the start by finding your market. Start by figuring out what you're trying to do. Form an LLC if you want to, but just get started. Do some research into a name. Do some research into a brand. Ask your friends about it. Ask your family, people you trust. And then go and get a logo made. You don't have to have a senior designer. You can go on Fiverr. You can go on Upwork. There's a lot of good resources out there. There's even AI. If you want to do it really cheap, there's AI logo creators or template ones on Canva. So go get a logo made and just get started. Because at the end of the day, like I said with YouTube, 10 years I could have been doing YouTube. 10 years I could have been doing what I wanted to be doing, and I didn't. But I'm going to start now. And so you just need to do the same thing. You need to start now, and you need to not stop until you get to where you're going. No plan B, right? Best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. Second best time was right now. So anyways, hope that is encouraging to you. Hopefully that helps you, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and share it with your friends. I'd love to connect with other people. If you want more next steps, go head on over to the school community that we've created, the BFG community, where you can meet other business owners, like-minded people passionate about business, family, and gaming, make new friends, have opportunities to network with other business owners, and so much more. We look forward to seeing you on the next video, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching.